thought I wasn't gonna vlog today, but I am. I cut this wig. I never say like I cut my hair, cause like, I mean, I guess it is mine, but like, you know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying. Anyways, I took an Uber here today because I missed the bus. Missed the buses, 2 of them. I was just sleeping, like, I woke up at 6:05 and I was like, let me just rest my eyes. It was 7:05 when I woke up. It's scary. I think I need to recover from the past few days. And so tonight I'm not gonna put too much pressure on myself to do anything. I'm gonna relax. I'm still gonna do this vlog, but that's pretty much it. I have 9-hour shifts. I have 9-hour shifts all week, so I think my manager just wanted to help me out to make sure I got my hours, so I'm grateful for that. So I'm not gonna complain, but I am definitely tired. I will say that. And yeah, so this weekend I want to pass out the rest of my flyers because I spent $16 almost. It was an investment, and you know, I want to still get it out, you know, hopefully find those people that really like my channel, want to share my channel, that type of stuff. And I also thought about doing this thing where I get like these flyer printouts. Is it only Wednesday? Oh God, please bless me, please. I need some help to make it this week. But thinking about doing these, I make these goodie bags with like an Asian candy or something, and then put in my flyer for my YouTube channel, and just ask people to subscribe, but it's like actually nice, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not just like just a flyer. It's like they get something cool to try as well. Because I have these like leftover Kit Kats. They're like Japanese Kit Kats, and I'm like, ooh, like I could give that. I could also like buy something else cool. I also bought these stickers I want to give out with those packs, which hopefully I should be able to put them together tonight. Yeah, give those out. Oh, there's a bulletin board here. I didn't know that. I can put my flyer on here. This is great. This is actually amazing. Wow. Oh, I'll put my flyer there. What was I about to say? I see my card there. But yeah, y'all. Today's gonna be a good day. Let's just get into it. Let's make it happen. 안녕하세요 여러분, I'm Valentine이라고 합니다. What's up everybody, I'm Valentine here. How's everyone doing? Hope everyone's doing alright. It is like 3 a.m. and I am starting the day. I low-key started at 12, but like I took a bath, then I took a shower, because you kind of have to, you know what I'm saying? Whenever you take a bath, you know, like you have to like wash off again and like actually, you know. But for me, baths are like semi-spiritual, because it's almost like, okay, you know how when you're literally being conceived, not conceived, ew, I hate that word. It was, you know how when you are like in the womb, you're in water, right? So I do believe that, you know, it's like the connection with sitting in water. I feel like there's a connection there to like, especially when there's big changes going on in my life, or I'm trying to make a lot of changes. I've noticed that like when I spend time in water, sometimes the voice in my head will tell me to go sit in the water. So yeah, I would say it's like a part of like big changes kind of thing for me. So I was like sitting in the water for a little bit, listening to this thing about like creativity and like marketing. It was like the thing that A$AP Rocky did, talking about like marketing and creativity and like being yourself, now all that type of stuff. Sorry y'all, literally this the allergy season is here. I've been sneezing hard as hell, like sneezing very hard. Okay, coffee in the microwave. It was the coffee that I had in the Amazon opening packages video. I don't know which one of these will be coming out first, that or this. Girl, who knows, girl. Maybe I should eat more food. Or should I have desserts? I don't know. Maybe I feel like I probably should have made that soup earlier. But you know, honestly, actually it worked out. I'm glad that I slept. I think I slept for 5 hours, so like, girl, that counts as a night. Yeah, feel me? Because, listen, I have ish to do, and I've spent some time kind of procrastinating already so far today, which is not good. But, like, literally, can you blame me? It's 3 o'clock in the morning. Like, I'm not gonna be too hard on myself about that. I think a few weeks ago, I did my tax return, and then I got the Credit Karma account. I thought I did. Apparently, I just got the Credit Karma account. I thought that I was done filing. Then I went on the Credit Karma account, like, in the middle of the night. And I was surprised to see that where it has, like, the IRS, like, tax return tracker, it just said NA. And I was like, what do you mean NA? Like, I definitely did my end of the bargain. What you chatting on, you know what I'm saying? Apparently I didn't finish it out, so that sucks, kind of. I went and did that. So I'm gonna try to make music. I had to delete some stuff on my computer because I didn't have space. I hate when that happens. I also need to buy a new laptop. I need to buy a proper camera. I'm using my iPhone, which iPhones are amazing, and I freaking love iPhones. But what's my head told me I need to make, like, buying a camera one of my next big purchases. My next big purchase, that's what it said. I've told y'all this, but I have to, like, pay for that lease and all that. But, like, I don't know what it is, but in the past day or two, I've been feeling like, yeah, no, that lease, it's not gonna be a thing. Like, I feel like it's gonna be easy for me to pay that, like, that, for the studio. Like, I've just had this feeling that it's gonna be easy for me to pay for it by the time that it comes around, and that it's really not, like, it's gonna be slight by that time, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, I feel like it's gonna be slight, so I'm gonna keep that mindset up and just kind of, like, trust truly and keep grinding, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was thinking today about how, like, there was quite a while where I was in this whole, like, I really want to be feminine phase, where it's like, I really want to be feminine. I want to be that soft girl. I want to be the girl that, you know, the guy wants. I want to be that girl. And, like, people call it, you know, a pick-me phase or a pick-me girl, but it's like, I did want to be that girl. I wanted to be the one that, you know, the guy wants. And I mean, who doesn't want to be the one that the person that you're attracted to wants? You know what I'm saying? Like, I wanted to be the girl that, the type of guys that I like. I want to be your type. Like, I want to be your type. The God made me what you like. Your sculpted muscles fire, your face alone inspires. I wanna fly through the trees in the night, dance with the moon, dance with the eye. I wanna fly with the trees in the night, dance with the moon, dance with the eye. That's my song, Dance with the Stars. It's on my SoundCloud. But it's like, yeah, I wanna be your type. Like, I wanted to be your type, and in a way, I still do. Like, I still do wanna be the type of, like, my ideal guy. And but yeah, still though, recently, again, like, it feels like a constant metamorphosis. I'm gonna turn my ring light real quick. A constant metamorphosis. Please give me, like, grace with anything I say right now, because it is 3-something, like I said. Give me grace, all right? But it feels like a constant metamorphosis of, like, trying to become the person I want to be. I'm so glad that I bought this foundation. Like, the voice in my head told me to. It was like $23, I think, on Amazon. And I was like, because there's sometimes where it's like, I'll be telling y'all where the voice in my head tells me something and I question it, but then when I just follow through, I'm like, I see what you were saying, and I see why the voice got me to buy this foundation. I feel so pretty right now. Oh my god. Okay. Constant metamorphosis. And earlier I was thinking about how, like, there's some level of, like, masculine ambition that I kind of have to have. Like, I'm a very ambitious person in general, and I feel like I kind of have, like, tried to figure out this space of, like, working where I'm at and, like, being great there at work and, like, still keeping a good work ethic. And I kind of feel like I've put my music to the side, put my YouTube way to the side. My dreams with YouTube are so expensive, and I'm still trying to coax and wake them up, if that makes sense. Like, the effort that it takes to do skits, like, I can't tell you how much fear I have of, like, being judged and, like, you know, stuff like that. But I think it's really not about having no fear. It's about, like, you become fearless after you keep doing something that you're scared of and you see that it's not gonna hurt you. So yeah, or when you start to see like truly what you're capable of. And especially like another thing is getting that validation of others and getting that validation and that support. Like I've had some of y'all comment on here and I'll see it like a month later or 2 months later after I haven't been posting. And I'm like, damn, I'm glad that I, decided to look here today. And I feel good because I'm like, I needed that. I needed that encouragement. I needed to hear that. And I'm trying not to like beat myself up for what I haven't done and just appreciate the fact that I have the energy right now. They talk about, we all have our seasons and stuff. I'm starting to kind of accept that like I have energy now. Let me not try to demonize myself or my past, demonize anyone else in the way that I give advice. Like, let me not shit on anyone while I'm saying, you're just being lazy, you just need to get up and you just need to do this. No, I can just appreciate that I have energy in this season right now and try to use that to the max that I can, because there may come a season again when I don't feel like I have that energy and I don't feel like I can get up. I don't feel like I can go to the gym. I don't feel like I can make 1,000,000 songs in one day. I don't feel like I can pull a semi all-nighter, which is what it will be tonight because I will be staying up and then going to work, blah, 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 all of that. But there will be times where I don't feel like that. There may be times where I gain a lot of weight even after I lose this weight right now. There may be times where I don't want to work out at all again, and I might not feel motivated. There may be times where I become super low again. There may be times where I could make millions of dollars and I could go bankrupt. You never know. And I pray against that, yes. And at the same time, I have to understand there's seasons, like, and I have to give myself that grace even. Because how am I going to give somebody else grace? How am I going to be humble? How am I going to serve others if I can't even give myself that grace? I can't give them that grace if I can't give that to myself. You know what I'm saying? What type of example am I setting? Like, I want to be someone who I have the way. Like, they talk about that quote where it's like, give a man a fish, you feed him for a day. Teach him how to fish, you feed him for a lifetime. Like, it's about the way. It is about the way. And there's this, I say this mysteriously because I'm not trying to like give anyone's business away, but the guy that I was telling y'all that he would give me the advice on Sundays, and he gave me that like wealth breakdown thing. Like, he has money, right? So he could just be like, hey, here's this money. But like, instead he showed me something, and it's the way, which is more valuable than if he would have just given me, like, if let's say that he was like, you know what, Alma, here's $1 million, right? And he hadn't taught me anything that he knows about wealth, investments, the way to actually build wealth, what like the value of property, and like the fact that literally it's never going to be zero. And even about jobs and like the money cycle and the thing that I had to go learn after that, and learning about debt and recognizing that, like, if you're gonna spend some money on something, you want to make an investment, invest in your accountant, like, in getting an amazing accountant. Like, if he hadn't taught me that and gave me $1 million, that $1 million would decrease. It would decrease, and it would probably take me until I lost almost all of it before I realized that there was something that I just didn't know. Because I would have just put my money in weird spaces. I would have thought that, like, yeah, let me just put this all in like this little investment account that I know nothing about how it actually really works. And it gets like this tiny little rate of return because everyone has their hand in the little pot. That's why it's available on these easy to access websites. Like, I would have just done that. But now, if I had $1 million right now, one of the first things that I would do is see if there's any way that I can get qualified for a solid credit card. Like a solid credit card, get that going. If I could get more than one, boom, do it like that. And then I would try to take out a loan. Like, I would try to take out a loan for a house because I would have the down payment for it. So I would have the down payment. I would be able to pay for those, like, closing fees, closing costs, all of that. And I would try to take out that loan. And I would take out that loan with so much fucking confidence. I'll probably buy several houses, actually. I would, have some estates, man. And you know what? I might honestly still stay at this new studio that I have. Because, yeah, yeah, I mean, it gives me a gym. It gives me, like, I have a small little amount of space, you know. If I had $1 million right now, I might still go to the studio. Like, if I feel safe at that studio, then, like, it might just be what's best for me. Well, if I had $1 million, put it into some, you know, investing in a property like the one that I stay in, maybe, or, like, honestly, even investing in some areas around me where, you know, I feel like I have to sneeze. I feel it coming. I feel it coming. Oh, nope, it's dripping out. Drowning out. Leave me so faded when she tell my phone. They tell me I made it, got a long way to go. I've been going crazy, go. That's Tino season. I'm gonna do that on my story. I'm about to just sing it, tag him. That's my song, man. It's a good song. It's a really good song. If you haven't heard it, go check it out. I would invest in some property, and I would invest in my cafe. And you know what? I would invest in like a small space that I could make it my cafe. But maybe I should work on the event space first. Like, y'all, there's levels to this shit. And like, when I tell you, like, I want to be successful, I'm not just saying like I want one little thing to brag about. Like, bro, no. I'm trying to have this shit deep, like empires with an S. With an S. I'm talking about golden ages is what I'm trying to give. You feel me? That's what I'm on. Like, I was talking to someone the other day. He was saying, like, yo, like, my grandparents, they got a lot of money, and I just feel bad. I hate it. I feel like they should just give it away. Like, you keep a little bit for yourself, but give the rest away. And I was like, yo, like, actually, no. If I was them, I'd be like, no. He was saying, like, they don't really spend their money. But, like, for random times, like, they invest in his tattoo. He's a really cool dude, by the way. Anyways, hopefully at some point, I can introduce y'all to some of my like friends / people that I work with that are actually really cool on the vlogs. Like, I feel like that would be cool actually, because he's really cool himself, and I feel like he has the high potential to be successful himself, and I feel like people just in the world will love him. But anyways, y'all, he was saying like, I feel like you should give it away, like, and I was like, yo, like, actually no, if I was like them, shit, I wouldn't spend it either. Like, fuck that. Like, why should I give it away? And I was like, no, I would do things that are just like good for people, that so they can prosper, and build things so that people can prosper. And he was like, yeah, like, you know, like food banks and like stuff like that. And I was like, no, like I would build like places people could actually prosper so they don't need a food bank, because nobody wants to be a charity case. Like, nobody wants to be a charity case. Nobody wants to be a charity case. And as I was doing my taxes, the thought occurred to me that like, if everyone knew how to do their taxes properly, like myself included, the government wouldn't have any money. That's just, and I'm not saying, this is not a suggestion to not pay taxes. Pay taxes, okay? Do what the fuck you're supposed to do, because shit, the laws are made, you gotta do what the fuck you have to do. But I'm just saying, like, our lack of education on taxes is what keeps us paying them. You know what I'm saying? That's why, like, Trump paid, like, $731 or something that one year, and everybody was mad. But it's like, well, I mean, we haven't done our research. I haven't done my research. I'm saying this, and I'm coming to you still having not done my research and still doing my fucking taxes, paying that shit, and being grateful that I got $500 and something back. I had to remind myself, like, after it said your refund has been accepted, I had to remind myself. I was like, Alma, you already worked for this money. Like, this was money you already worked for. Like, this is not, like, a gift, you know what I'm saying? Like, you worked for this already, you know? Is it just me, or is it hard to like blow your nose when you're wearing like foundation and stuff, because you're like worried that it's gonna come off and you're gonna look insane? Because like, same fam, same. I had to remind myself not to be too excited about that, you know? Because I'm like, girl, you already worked for this. Don't. Okay, don't. But yeah, I just thought about it. I'm like, why don't they teach about doing taxes in school? Because I'm like, if they taught about it in school, then like people would figure out how to not have to pay them, because it's like all about cash flow. At least this is from my education. It's all about cash flow. Okay, so if everyone knew that, there wouldn't be an outside governing figure over it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not even saying that that would be a good thing. Because, you know, honestly, some people need... some people are not self-governed in the first place. Do you get what I'm saying? They're not self-governing in the first place. So some people need that to like purposely be a good person. Some people need that. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, woo. Good old Uncle Sam. Get away from that subject. Let me pop open this laptop. Let's see what we can get going with the music scene today. I hope this vlog's not, this vlog is gonna be long.